Right, guys, it's Phil. Here we are, and I've got a little Nurgle showcase of what I've been up to. So cue the music, and we'll get going. So first up, I don't know if I showed these off yet, but I did a unit of Nurglings. That's a unit of 3. They're all pretty much the same deal. They've got this nice Nurgle's rock coming out of them, and there you go. That's those, they're the Nurglings. I painted this one up a while ago. I think I might have shown this one off already. This is Gutrot Spume. Done a bit more work on his base, it's a resin base. Done a little bit more just to bring him in line with my other stuff. And he's looking pretty awesome. And then there was the Putrid Blight Kings, which I'll show off one at a time. So here's the Blight King leader, as it were. So you can see there's blood for the blood god on him, there's all these horrible open wounds and all that business. Looks absolutely horrible, which is great. So that's that guy. And then we'll go into this chap here. So the armour's done with Caliban green, raised up to Warpstone green, I think, or Warpstone glow, and then Moot green for the final highlights. And the skin is Deathworld Forest to Strachan green to Nurgling green with a wash of Athonian camo shade. This guy is the musician for the little army dude thing, whatever you call it, unit. So you can see I went for this kind of swampy base with old bits of driftwood in it and stuff like that. And I tried to weather all the metals nicely. And I gave them this kind of awful green skin. I didn't think they deserved, normal flesh-coloured skin. That was far too unchaosy for them. So you can see this guy with his big swollen leg there. And his banner of Nurgle. Looking pretty beastly. And there's one more Blight King, which is this dude. With his big, distended belly, with his Nurgle thing that's been practically sewn into his skin. And that's that one. So, incidentally, this was going to be an Armies on Parade sort of entry, but in the end I didn't really think it was good enough without a display base and not enough models. I want to kind of maybe build it up and use it as next year's entry if I can. Maybe make a nice base then. So this is the Herald of Nurgle. This was a early Christmas present from my partner's mum. So he's absolutely lovely with his guts spilling out again. Some nice blood for the blood god on that. So yeah, that's the Herald of Nurgle. And then I've got a unit of Plague Bearers as well. So there's the unit champion and the banner bearer. We've got a musician. And this dude with his mouth in his stomach. And then we've got these two. Looking awesome. And then there's these two. Blah. And there's 2 more in that unit because it's a unit of 10. And it's these 2. So I spent a little bit of time on them. Again, it's the same skin tone stuff as the Blight Kings. I didn't want to just spray them white and put a wash over them. So I painted them with Deathworld Forest, gave them the wash then. Then I went up and raised it up to Strachan green and Nurgling green just to give it a bit of a, more 3D look, for want of a better phrase. So that's all the Nurgle that I've currently got painted up, but I can reveal that I am currently assembling a unit of Plague Drones. So that's the first one of those that I've managed to get assembled, and its rider over here. Hello! So yeah, that's the next project, which should make this army at least vaguely playable for games of Age of Sigmar. That's what I'm building it for, incidentally, in case you couldn't tell. It's an Age of Sigmar army, even though a lot of it is 40k compatible. I'm not really as interested in 40k. Age of Sigmar's just easier. Right, anyway, so that's the Nurgle army. I'll do an update once the plague drones are either done or getting done. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little update. Thanks for watching. See you when I see you again, and have a good one.